In a world where dreams meet reality, there exists a place where your business can flourish. That place is Shopify. Imagine having the power to craft your online store with tools that make it as easy as a gentle breeze. Whether you're an artisan of handmade wonders, a creator of digital treasures, or a curator of the latest trends, Shopify stands by your side. With its customizable templates, seamless integrations, and support that's always there, your dream store is just a heartbeat away. Join millions of visionaries around the globe and let Shopify guide you on your journey. Visit roguemedianetwork.com/Shopify. That's roguemedianetwork.com/SHOPIFY. And embark on your free trial. Shopify, where your commerce dreams come to life.
Most bankers aren't ready to help you until after their third cup of coffee. But with Central National Bank's after-hours service, you don't have to wait for the bank lobby to open to get help. You can contact us from 6 to 8:30 in the morning or from 5 to 10 in the evening, and we'll connect you to a real, live, local person who can answer questions and fix problems 7 days a week. Bank different. Bank Central. Central National Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to What's Up Waco, the podcast that loves to introduce you to the people, the places, and the properties that make Waco an excellent community to live. Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Up Waco with your local real estate agent, Erica Boisvert. And today I have my buddy Adam Starchman hanging out with me.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, Adam?
What's up, dude?
So we are going to talk about kitchens today. In the real estate world, I'll hang out with a lot of designers and builders and architects, but I think Adam brings a very cool background.
Maybe.
Yeah, you do. Maybe. Listen, so Adam is a chef, and so he gives us like hands-on, efficient, like really what do you need for a kitchen to work well. So Adam, before we dive into kitchens, let's talk about your background and like where your brain is at when you're approaching this.
You know, my background is a chef. I most recently here in Waco at Campli.
Yep.
Before that, I was with Magnolia. Before that, I worked with the Air Force, designing big, huge kitchens.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah.
Nordstrom, Seasons 52.
Seasons 52.
I've been all over California, Washington, Texas, all over the country. I've seen tiny, awful kitchens. I've seen big, beautiful kitchens. I've spent a lot of time, most of my life, in kitchens.
Mm-hmm. And in stupid busy.
Yes.
Chaos.
Ridiculously busy, chaotic.
Maybe.
Pirate ship kitchens.
Maybe sometimes rain falling on your head.
Yeah.
While you're trying to cook.
Or grease.
Or grease.
Or who knows what else. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're going to take it to more of a residential space. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted people to know like where you're coming from. You are a true chef. You've been in it.
I don't just play one on TV.
You do not.
Right.
Okay, cool. So I was talking to you earlier, like designers and architects and builders, they like to talk about this triangle. And I loved your answer because you said...
I don't know what that is. Never heard of it.
It's fine. So people, if you are renovating a kitchen or, doing a minor remodel or building a house and you're like, oh, I've got to have that triangle. Chef here has never even heard of it.
Yeah, don't know what it is. There's certain things I like in home kitchens. There's certain things I don't like.
Cool.
But triangles don't have anything to do with it.
Okay.
Shapes in general.
So like if you were able to build a kitchen for you, like everything you wanted, money wasn't a thing. Mm-hmm. You could just put together how you would want it.
For me?
Yeah.
It's acres of stainless steel. Like it's just it's a commercial kitchen. It's stainless steel and industrial appliances, even an industrial dishwasher, but that's not realistic.
Right.
My home kitchen as is that I have right now in the house that we're selling here in Waco.
Yeah.
That's how I've designed my kitchen.
Really?
I love that kitchen. Yeah, it has a big peninsula. I don't like islands.
Okay.
I'm not against them, but peninsulas keep people out of my kitchen while I'm in there, and islands allow people to walk through my kitchen while I'm in
I feel like that might also be more personality.
Yeah, maybe.
Or elbows and knives.
I'd like to talk to people. I just want them on the other side of a counter.
Fair.
While I'm cooking. For sure. Unless they're in there to clean. And even then, I'd want to go behind them and
be like, not like that.
Yeah.
I don't like how you did that.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to be a gas-only dude.
Okay.
until I bought this house, and it has a
Does it have a convection oven?
convection and induction.
Okay, yeah.
And that kind of annoyed me at first because I'm a big cast iron guy.
Oh yeah.
Or like French steel, carbon steel pans, and they don't work well with induction. And then my lovely wife upgraded me to Hexclad pans.
Okay. What?
They're like the Rolls Royce of pans.
Okay, break it down to me. Okay, because in my mind, induction, you have to have like special pans, right?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Like you can use a cast iron. It just it doesn't heat the same way as it does over gas.
Okay.
It's a bigger learning curve to get the heat just right.
Okay.
You have to mess with stuff. So mainly you want pans that are meant for induction, to use with induction.
Okay.
Once I got these Hexclads, game changer. Now I love this electric range. And I don't think I would have ever said that in my life. I was gas.
What?
Yeah.
So what did Ashley get you? What are like? Why are they different?
Hexclads are they're a hybrid pan. They're like they're cast iron, non-stick, and stainless steel.
What?
All in this like honeycomb pattern.
Okay.
So they work with induction. The magnets work, and then so they heat up like a steel pan, but they're non-stick and they retain temperature like
a cast iron.
And they're lifetime warranty. They're very expensive.
Can you pop them in the oven?
You put them in the oven, dishwasher. They're amazing pans, but you pay for them.
I mean,
it's one of those things for sure.
But like most good stuff you do, right? Like your knives,
Yeah,
you don't have like your knife set and my knife set are completely different.
Well, and the knives that I have at home, like Ashley won't use good knives because they're quote unquote too sharp. So she uses this awful little ceramic KitchenAid thing she bought at Target for everything. But Ashley and I are two entirely different cooks.
Wow.
So, but storage.
Yeah.
Deep counters, not shallow counters. I see a lot of like flipped houses.
Sure.
Where they've done, as we'll say, inexpensive, not cheap. And the cabinets are half as deep as normal.
Oh yeah,
is what it looks like, and like that's bizarre to me.
Okay.
That somebody would be okay with that unless you don't know. Like, I want to be able to have rows of things in there.
Well, like you can't even get your stock pot in there. Like, good luck.
Exactly. Yeah. Refrigeration.
Okay.
I like a bottom drawer freezer.
Do you?
Big time. Yeah, love it. I don't like to bend down to look into the fridge. I'm in the fridge more often. I like to just open it and stare straight into it.
Okay.
So it's just
because your freezer stuff is like an afterthought. You're like a give me fresh ingredients kind of chef.
Yeah. Freezer foods for like the kids' nuggets and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're not pulling veggies out of the freezer.
Exactly. I don't know.
What about like? Have you seen those produce drawers?
Yeah. I
not a fan.
Yes and no. I mean, I think people over refrigerate produce.
Okay.
There's certain things that shouldn't go in your refrigerator: tomatoes, potatoes, onions, bananas.
Leave them out.
That's what should be out. In Texas, gnats can be a problem, though. We discovered the hard way with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Look at those little guys.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like a lot of counter space.
Okay.
Like a ton, and not under counter space. That's why I like my peninsula so much.
Yeah.
We have like 6 or 8 feet of just open counter. Right?
You're not going to hit your head on anything. 2 massive
butcher cutting boards that I could. Yeah, exactly. I'm not hiding under something or starving for light. And then that's the last thing. Like I have 2 different bulbs in my house. Like I have soft lighting in every other living space, but I have LED spotlights in my kitchen. Man, I can light it up.
And just be like, let me see what I'm doing.
Yeah. I'm not trying to cut myself or burn myself.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've done plenty of that.
Lots.
Yeah. So, okay. So refrigeration, not a fan of the produce drawer.
I'm not against it. I'm not for it.
You just don't see like.
I'm indifferent. I don't see the purpose. As I was coming up as a chef, people used to buy me like every kitchen gadget you could find. Okay. And I don't use gadgets. Like
no.
I recently got an Instant Pot and it's just blown my mind. But I don't use gadgets.
Oh my God, I love my Instant Pot.
Yeah,
sorry,
amazing.
side note.
It's amazing. I cooked a roast in like 45 minutes.
Right. And you still have all the flavor and juices.
It's
like
wild.
It's awesome. I love it.
It's wild. I was totally against them. I talked a lot of smack on them, and then I bought one and changed my view.
You know, I got one and then I broke it. But I had to make something in a crock pot, and I was like, dang, I just lost all the flavor. I
threw away my crock pot yesterday.
I think the only thing I'll make in my crock pot is like bean dip. You can't mess up bean dip.
You can make it in the Instant Pot. I know. I threw mine away. I'm packing up my kitchen. I threw mine away yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm never going to use this again.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it's the produce drawer falls in that category for me. It's just it's like another thing to take up space in the kitchen that I won't use.
Okay.
Yeah, the only gadgets I get are like specific things, like a tortilla press.
Okay.
Or a ravioli shaper. So something like that I'm going to use for one specific thing.
Are you like a garlic press person, or are you like a flat knife?
I'm a flat knife guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to garlic press. I just don't like cleaning them.
Cleaning them sucks.
Yeah,
it's the worst part.
It's ridiculous. They're you could either spend that time chopping or you can spend it cleaning, and I'd rather just chop.
Give me the toothpick so I can pick all the pieces out.
But I also like a mortar and pestle for garlic.
Oh.
With some salt.
Make it more like a paste?
Yeah, turn it into a paste.
Huh. Okay.
Or if I'm going to do a bunch of cooking, like around Thanksgiving, I'll just run a couple of handfuls of garlic through the food processor. I almost said RoboCoop. Through the food processor.
Definitely don't have one of those in the home kitchen.
Most people would not. They're very expensive.
People listening are like, a what? A RoboCop? What?
It's just a supercharged food processor. Nobody needs one.
Nope. No. Okay, very cool. Okay, now I know you want stainless steel.
What?
I know you would want like stainless steel.
Yeah.
That would be your first choice.
Yeah.
In your home?
I can't have that. Yeah, in my home.
What would Ashley? Would she be like? Yeah, let's do it.
She would be staunchly against it, but she would do it because I spend all the time in the kitchen.
Because yeah.
That's not to say I wouldn't have like a big butcher block table too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if I was designing an at-home kitchen, I certainly wouldn't go all stainless. That'd be ridiculous. But I like a stone countertop, something I could turn dough on.
Okay.
Something that's not heat sensitive that you have to worry about putting a hot pot on or something like that. I also beat the heck out of my stone. Like my stone, I have to have resealed that I have
like
in the house
right
now. Well, yeah, because I have kids and I'm a chef, so I cook at home like I'm at a restaurant. So the other piece is good ventilation.
Okay.
Because to this day, I'll finish cooking, walk away, leave a burner going, and Ashley's always like, seriously, dude? And I'm like, that's just restaurant. You know, I'm just, everything's cranked and going.
Never off.
Luckily I have a attic fan. That's been the saving grace because I set the
you just
smoke
don't even
alarm.
think about turning your oven off or your stovetop off, right?
Yeah, and it's not just that. Like if I'm searing steaks inside, I'm not being shy about it. I'm going hard. Like like I'm getting a crust on.
I want a crust. Yeah.
If that means the smoke alarm goes off for 5 minutes, so be it. Steak's gonna taste good. You know.
Ashley's tall enough; she can just fan under the smoke alarm.
It's just that
problem
fan.
solved.
That
attic fan.
I don't like white kitchens.
Okay. Too hard to clean?
Yeah, especially with kids.
Okay.
I mean, it's just little fingerprints on stuff and stuff like that. And we wipe down and clean a lot in our house. My wife's a little compulsive about it, as am I. But yeah, white shaker counter or cabinets.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Not the thing.
There's like some color tone to it. And that's just purely aesthetic.
Yeah. That's personal taste.
And I don't like floating shelves. I don't like those. Like,
no.
I hate it.
Why? Dust catcher?
Yeah.
No purpose?
Both.
Okay.
Dust catcher, it looks like you're having a garage sale, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like, here's all my different plates and cups.
Look at my pretty bowl.
No, put that stuff away. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
But I mean, again, this is all just me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably a crazy person.
I mean, no comment there. I have a lot of love for you, but you're a little bit of the crazy person.
Yeah. And then I lived in a house one time that had a built-in vacuum in the wall.
Yeah. Did you like that?
It was amazing. I
really?
loved it.
I don't trust him.
Every time I cook, I sweep 2 or 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Because I cook like I'm in a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm getting
and
stuff
just constantly
on the floors,
going.
and I could just kind of sweep it into the corner and it just poof got sucked away, and that was amazing. So yeah, money, no question. I definitely have one of those, at least in my kitchen.
That's so funny. I think of you as like most chefs, like I kind of picture like clean as you go, but I forget how messy you are because you do go at it hard.
Yeah, but I do clean as I go. By the time I'm done cooking, there's no dishes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything's put away, but you end up with little bits of things because there's a lot of chopping going on. There's a lot of movement going on. Bench scrapers are helpful, but yeah.
Hey, that's a good question. What about like Rachel Ray, and I'm not putting her like in a chef category, but like she has like a bowl that she'll put trash in.
Yeah, her GB.
Is that what it was?
That's what everything's acronyms with her. That's my garbage bowl. It's my GB. Yes, I tend to use.
Like, what do you do?
I tend to use packaging from something that I had. So if I open up steaks, I use the little styrofoam dish.
And just set everything in it.
And all my waste goes into that, and then it was one trip to the garbage. I don't usually get out a bowl or something.
Yeah.
Produce bags I use a lot.
Yeah.
And I try not to even use those. I only put certain things in those at the grocery store. I just don't like to waste the plastic.
Same.
But if I'm getting something that's loose, a bunch of shallots or something like that, I'll throw them in there.
Yeah. What about like if you could have like a hole in the top of your counter for garbage versus a pull out?
No holes.
No holes.
Pull out, yeah.
Okay.
I have a big Lazy Susan that I've always had in every kitchen. It goes right by my stove, so that's why I like all that counter space. And then I have my 2 kinds of oil, my 2 pepper grinders, my salt well. Like all the stuff that I grab and use all the time is right there.
And it's always out.
Always.
And salt well, as in you reach in and grab and sprinkle?
Yeah, I don't like shakers. I don't like salt grinders. I don't understand why people have salt grinders.
I don't know. I dig it. You don't like them?
Salt flavor doesn't change when it's fresh or if it's crystallized.
Oh, yeah.
Pepper does.
I just like, it makes me feel chefy. Even
I
though
don't know a chef that grinds salt.
Shut up.
I don't know. I know a lot of chefs. I don't know any of them that grind salt. It's the pinch and then scattered showers, not isolated thunderstorms. Right? You do it up high.
Okay. But now all I'm picturing is that stupid meme where it was like going down his arm.
No, not that guy. That guy
Not
can't
that
cook.
guy. That guy can't cook.
He's a horrible cook.
He can sprinkle some salt, but he can't cook.
He can. Rolls it right down his hairy arm.
Does that gross you out?
Yeah. Yes.
I knew it would.
So gross.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, all those things. I'm trying to think of what else I like in the kitchen. I like a double sink. I'm not huge on farm sinks.
Oh, I hate them. They hurt my back.
They're just, how do you,
They're big.
if you need a big thing of soapy water, you're running 4 gallons.
Right. Like just go fill the bathtub instead. I mean, if it's that bad.
My sink is like a big sink and then a little sink.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Is it like the shallow side?
No, it's not shallow. They're both
they're both
same depth.
deep.
It's just one is like half the size, one's 1.5 times.
Okay.
And I love it. I think that's a perfect setup.
And you're anti-island. You like your peninsula. Would you put a sink in your peninsula? Or do you feel like?
I like a sink towards the outside of the kitchen.
Okay.
Towards the perimeter.
Okay.
If I have an island, I would prefer my stove to go there.
Okay.
With counter space on both sides.
Like a lot.
Not a ton,
Okay.
but if I had an island, that's what I would prefer.
Sure.
Again, like I just like to be, especially while I'm cooking, the way that my house is set up, my living area is opposite of where I'm cooking. So if we have guests over or just my family, I can interact with them while I'm in the kitchen. I spend the majority of my time in the kitchen.
Okay.
My wife and I are not good at like just sitting down.
No.
And so I'm mostly in the kitchen. If we're watching a movie or a football game or something going on, I'm generally in the kitchen puttering around and she's doing whatever she's doing. And that way we can still interact. If my stove or if that's my sink, the only time I'm doing that is while I'm washing things.
Sure.
And that's
silly.
That's at the end.
And then water's all running. Okay, so what else? So you said stone. You've mentioned Butcher Block a couple times too.
Yeah.
Big fan?
Yes.
As in like countertop Butcher Block or like a big board?
Ashley and I, when we were buying a house in Spokane, I found a home. Excuse me. I found a home that all the counters were Butcher Block.
Okay.
And I was about it.
Yeah.
I was all about it. And she was like, I hate it. I love it.
Okay.
But I also know how to take care of them. You know what I mean? Like I have 2 big, huge butcher cutting boards that I use all the time.
Okay.
They get oiled once a month and they're well taken care of. I also have a plastic one that comes out for chicken and pork and stuff like that.
Okay.
If I was going to put an island in a kitchen, I would love it for it to be a big wooden Butcher Block with storage underneath.
Interesting. Okay.
I've been trying to talk Ashley into letting me get a toolbox, like a mechanic's toolbox,
Yeah.
like wooden top one,
Yeah.
for the kitchen.
And she's anti?
She's not into it.
Weird.
Yeah, yeah, I get it, but the drawers are super deep. They're lockable, so like I can put my knives in there.
Oh,
Kids
your
can't get to
knives.
'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very attractive to me, but I can also see why she doesn't want to.
I'll bet there's a compromise in there somewhere.
I saw one on Costco's website. It's like 4 kitchens,
Okay.
so it's like a cutting board countertop. So we'll see.
You're kind of about it.
I'll get her there. I'll get her there.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, a glass of wine or 2, and she'll say yes.
Hey, honey, look at this. Press, put in cart, add to cart.
Now she's gonna listen to this and see right through it.
I'll be like, Ashley, don't even worry about it.
Right.
Don't even worry about this one.
Yep.
Come talk to me about, I'll invite her on her own.
Yeah, she's actually fascinating. You want to talk about very particular hard opinions about things.
I'm a little
she's a
bit
girl.
aware. Didn't she tell you the other day she was putting up like, sorry, this is totally off topic, but she had Waco weather for this week and it's like in the 80s.
Chicago.
And then versus Chicago. Yeah. And I was like, ew. And she's like, Erica, that's the best weather.
It's the dream. Yeah.
I was like, okay, my bad.
She's a fall girl. She likes cool. Yeah, it was all that time in San Francisco.
Oh gosh,
So
yeah.
it's always like that there.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I went there for college and literally lost my mind and I had to go back home. It's gray. It's gray.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, totally off topic. Okay, so we've covered butcher block, efficiency, the triangle. What the heck is that?
Still don't know.
Still don't know.
Don't care.
Yeah, it's fine. Knives, I'm not really going to get into with you because...
I'm going to talk about dishwashers real quick.
Oh, dishwashers, yes.
So my dishwasher died about 6 months ago, and I went and bought like the nicest dishwasher I could find.
What is it? Do you want to say?
It's a KitchenAid.
Oh, okay.
It is. This is how I know I'm middle aged. I was so excited.
Were you
about this
excited?
dishwasher, and rightfully so. It's amazing. It's quiet.
Okay.
It runs fast. It has like a pro wash setting, all these crazy settings.
Okay.
But most importantly, has my favorite feature, has this tiny little drawer, a third drawer on the top
Okay.
for little things.
Does it like just slide out and you can lay stuff on it?
Yeah, I can put anything in there. I'm a chef, so I'm a big fan of pinch bowls.
Okay.
As I'm prepping, everything goes in little things, and then I mise en place is done, everything goes in.
Boom, boom, boom.
So I always end up with like 10 little,
Okay.
fits them all perfect. Instead of taking up all the glass area.
You're so
I
excited.
love it so much.
Okay. Does it dry them completely?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. I think people's dishes don't come out dry because they don't use rinse-aid. And then they're like, well, I want it dry. I put rinse-aid in once when I bought the dishwasher 2.5 years ago, and they don't realize it needs to go in there like once a month.
No, I think we just got screwed on our dishwasher. Scott is like obsessed with jet dry.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, you
It's
and
also
Scott can have
heat
that moment.
activated. So is it getting hot enough?
I hope so. Ours is brand new too.
You can buy stickers at Restaurant Depot. Put it on there, and it'll tell you if it got up to temp.
Okay, I'll do that because that's a big deal for me too. That's why I hate hand washing dishes because I feel like I know my hands can't handle hot water.
Mine can, but
I know.
like, I don't know. I have 2 young kids. I'm used to hand washing a lot of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then the last thing that I'll leave you with, as far as recommendations for your kitchen,
Yeah.
go to a commercial restaurant place and buy storage stuff that isn't cute, adorable. I can write on it with chalk. And live, laugh, love, Tupperware.
Live, laugh, flower.
Yeah, whatever it is. Go buy Cambros. It makes your life, they stack neatly.
true.
They're organized. They show you how much you have on hand. I am a huge fan of restaurant stuff, obviously, but
Great.
restaurant storage is amazing. Pint
It is.
and quart containers, we keep a case of those in our house all the time. If I make soup, I divide it up into pints, put it in my drawer freezer, and I have soup for however long.
So then you're food prepping too.
Yeah. Oh, I used to prep for Ashley when I was on the road all the time. She
yeah.
stayed home. I would prep for her, and I quit doing it because I would come home and she just ate microwave popcorn all week. But yeah, I'm a big fan. I can cook for like one person or like 40, but not in between.
But no.
When I cook, it's always way too much, and then we try to eat it all, and then we don't, and then like Shaq gets some, and that's about
Aw, that's sweet.
it. Yeah. He's
Habits
like,
though.
yeah. But I don't know. I guess I didn't realize I had so many hard opinions on
Look
kitchens.
at that. You do. I figured you would.
But I definitely do. I generally have hard opinions on everything, so it makes sense.
Fair.
Yeah.
So it does make sense. And I was like, you know what? I'm picking Adam's brain before he's gone.
Yeah. I also like flat floors in kitchen. I'm not a big fan of like tile with deep grout
Okay.
because stuff just gets stuck in it.
Like when that Spanish tile used to be like a big thing, that red tile.
Yeah. In California, it's everywhere. Like
Yes.
whole houses are done in it.
Yeah, no.
And it's awful. We have hardwoods in our kitchen. I love it.
Okay. Like actual hardwoods, like
Ours is bamboo, I think.
Or-
it's all getting replaced, remember?
oh, I do remember.
Yeah. But yeah, hardwoods or something that just doesn't have pores or cracks in it.
Okay.
Grout or
And easy clean.
easy clean.
Sweep and mop done.
Sweep, mop done. Yeah. And then sanitize your counters and make sure that they're easily sanitized. Like we were looking at stone when we were in Spokane, and some of it was so porous, I couldn't imagine how you could ever keep it sanitized.
See, that's how I feel about wood.
Yeah, I can
You know
see
what-
that,
you
but
know what
that's
I
why
mean?
you have to be very careful with plastic cutting boards and things like that if you're going to be processing chicken or something that could get you sick.
Okay.
I love wood. I love wood countertops. Yeah.
Okay.
I coming up, I knew a girl and her family had those, and her mom was an amazing cook and would just like no cutting boards, just
straight on the counter.
straight on the counter. I was like,
That is kinda cool.
This is the dream right here. And then I think about it
and a
now, and it's
chef was
like,
born.
there's no way she was ever like sanitizing that thing. But her food was amazing.
Actually, Scott and I got into it the other day, and we had to Google that you can bleach them.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, because then I'm like, well, then it's just sucking in all the bleach, and I'm just bleaching everything.
Yeah, no, it dissipates or something. Yeah.
I was like, who knew?
Every time I oil my cutting boards, I wipe them down with like those Lysol wipes first.
Okay.
And then let them air dry, and then
oil them.
Yeah.
I mean, the things you learn.
Yeah, but I also don't really process much meat on those. Like
Okay.
steaks or something like that's fine, but chicken or something that you said.
Nothing's gonna like salmonella style.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
cool.
I do not offer food poisoning as a dish.
Thank you.
Yeah, try.
Nobody wants it.
Try. They made me take a whole test about it and everything. Yeah.
I do still want some mushroom risotto, but clearly that contest has
Well,
set sail.
Campli still does a fine job. There are talented cooks there.
There
and
are.
I'll be honest with you, Massimo himself can cook a mean risotto.
I mean,
So this town is still in good hands.
very good hands.
Right.
We are going to miss you, though.
Thanks.
I mean-
there's certain things about Waco I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
The weather is not one of them.
No,
But
the hot.
this town has been good to me and my family for the past, 7 years, 6 years?
Yeah.
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 But off to other things. Chicago awaits.
Super stoked for you. I really am going to. I mean, who's going to give me a hard time when I go to Massimo's, to Campli's now?
Exactly. Massimo.
Nobody. Massimo. He will.
yeah,
Well, I guess I'll take some of that too, but you will be missed.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you coming in too.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
I knew you'd have some
Yeah, it was a good time.
hard, fast thoughts on this.
I do.
Good.
I do.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
People, if you're thinking about doing a kitchen renovation, listen to this again. Take notes. Adam has dropped some good bombs straight from a chef who knows what he's talking about. Yeah, stop it. He's looking around, you guys. But for real, if you have any real estate questions, reach out. Boisvert Realty team all over Facebook, Instagram, wherever you need us. And otherwise, Adam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you have a topic you want to talk about? Do you have questions about Waco, the real estate market, how to sell your house, what to look for when you're buying a home? Send me an email, ericasellstexas@gmail.com. Shoot me a text, 254-447-0180. Happy to chat about it. Find me anywhere you listen to your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com.
In a world where dreams meet reality, there exists a place where your business can flourish. That place is Shopify. Imagine having the power to craft your online store with tools that make it as easy as a gentle breeze. Whether you're an artisan of handmade wonders, a creator of digital treasures, or a curator of the latest trends, Shopify stands by your side. With its customizable templates, seamless integrations, and support that's always there, your dream store is just a heartbeat away. Join millions of visionaries around the globe and let Shopify guide you on your journey. Visit roguemedianetwork.com/Shopify. That's roguemedianetwork.com/SHOPIFY. And embark on your free trial. Shopify, where your commerce dreams come to life.